starting any exercise program, always get cleared by a primary care doctor.
Hey there, Jed Coburnis here with the Exercise Physiology Show, where I talk about the physiology of the mind, the physiology of the body, and the physiology of the spirit. Hopefully you're doing alright today. It's a good day. It's Friday. Pretty jacked, not only because it's Friday, but just in general. Just a good day because I got to wake up, right? That's a big deal. Get a new day to be you. So, today, good morning. Today, I want to talk about just a short story. It's a pretty cool story I read yesterday. Hopefully I tell it right. I don't even know the author, but it's pretty cool. It kind of hit me. It's about two brothers and a bridge, right? And I think I just gave it away, but in the title, I think they give it away, but it's okay. So, two brothers, they're farmers, right? They have adjoining land. Right in the center is some uncultivated land. Kind of swampy, but it's definitely, workable if you do it, if you farm it right. But, for 40 years they have been working together, borrowing this and helping the other guy with this, and, no fights, no nothing, right? And it was awesome, and they were really flourishing. Until one day they had a scuffle that really led to something pretty major, and they weren't sharing anymore. They weren't, helping each other out and borrowing each other tools and, covering one's hay when the other needed hay. They're not doing that anymore because of this one fight, right? Didn't make any sense, but they live so close, but that swampy area definitely kept them from coming together anymore. And one of the brothers tilled it up and completely messed it all up, and it was just another thing that they were just so furious about. And their little creek now, it wasn't even swampy, and now it was a creek. Now there's water there. Now you can't even do anything with that land, right? So one brother, he went and bought a bunch of lumber, had it sitting for a few days. The person comes knocking to the door. He comes to the door and says, "Hey, I'm a carpenter. I need to work for a few days. Do you have any small jobs that you can give me?" And he said, "Yeah, I got a small job for you, but need it done as soon as possible." So he brought him over to the big pile of lumber, and he said, "I need this fence. I want a fence built, an 8-foot fence, so I don't have to see my brother." And he said, "All right, well, I will do my best work for you for today, and however long it takes me to get it done, and you will be happy with my work." So he did. So his brother went along the way for that day, went along, to work, to his farm, and he comes back, and all it took him was a day. So the carpenter, he cut and he drilled, or he hammered, and he put it all together. What it was, to this brother's amazement, he comes home, and here he is. There's a bridge. It's not a fence that he expected. There's a bridge. There's a bridge from one end of one brother's land to the other side, to the other brother's land. And to this brother who stands beside the carpenter's surprise, the brother is on the other side of this bridge. And he started walking towards the center with his hand open, right in front of him, open, ready for a handshake. So the brother did the same thing on the other side. So they're walking towards the center, open hands. They shook hands, they actually hugged. And they looked back, and the carpenter was putting all of his tools in his toolbox and picking it up, and the one brother goes, "Oh no, I got some more work for you to do." And the carpenter said, "I'd love to stay, but I got more bridges to build." Kind of an impactful small story, if you will, right? The one brother wanted a fence to completely shut him out. The other brother didn't even know that he wanted a bridge. And they both didn't know they wanted a bridge. But the carpenter did. Sometimes it takes an outside source to build that bridge, for you to realize maybe what we fought about wasn't that big a deal. Maybe our little argument may not be little at the time, but maybe it wasn't that big a deal at that time. You know, it's the only way you ever flourish is with community, with people. We're humans. We're human beings. We need to be around people. Anybody who says they do better alone, they may do better alone on some things, but at the end of the day, you need community. We want community. It's one of those things that we feel safe when we're in groups. So today, I challenge you to find a community. A community of people that care. Whether that's online, whether that's in person, whether that's your coworkers, your friends, family, could be your church, could be your local community center, could be a drop-in center. Doesn't matter what it is. Find people that care and stick with them. So that's the show today. Just read that small story yesterday, the short story, not small story, but short story. And I thought it was a pretty good one. So with that, if you're looking for an online community, right? I know of one. Actually, I know of two. I'm a part of both of them. I actually founded one, and I'm a consultant for the other one. The first one is the one that I founded is YGT Fitness. I, have been saying you got this for a long time, so that's why I called it YGT. You got this fitness. You can find that out at jedcoburness.com. Just hit the YGT tab. The other one is T3 Community, Total Transformation. Right? It's that's another community that is an online community that just rocks, and you can also find that at jedcoburness.com. Yeah, so that's what it is. That's build your bridges. Don't burn your bridges. And if you need a builder, I know of one. Look up. Look up. God will provide for you. I know that. You know that. We all know that. So, as always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to believe in you. Have a great day. Bye for now.